I have an interesting question around reframing in the way of using naming something. So last night in our group coaching call for our core health group coaching membership, link at the bottom in the blue, little ad there, we had someone bring up the fact that they had they called this moment Raging Panda. They have a Raging Panda. When that Raging Panda comes up, they recognize it. They call it Raging Panda. It obviously makes a smile and they take themselves out for a timeout to till that thought clears and they can think more clearly. They can get into an action. Um, so that naming is similar to reframing but different. I wonder if you could talk a little bit the value of what when you name something like a procrastination pickle we've used in the past.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's a great question. Is naming your problem the same as reframing? Not at all. Not at all. And they're very different because reframing is changing the interpretation of the thought, the situation, the feeling. It's I'm not feeling anxious. I'm feeling excited. That's a reframe. Whereas, and you're imposing it in a certain way. It's denying the the I don't want to say truth, but it's denying the meaning of the feeling. But when you rename, when you're naming, it's not reframing, but naming something, you're actually accepting that feeling. And by naming it, it allows you, it provides, you're doing linguistic distancing. So instead of being enmeshed with, I am anxious, you're naming any anxiety. Oh, it's external from you. So you're not, your identity is not fused with the negative or the unwanted feeling. It's now externalized. It's easier to work with. Any anxiety can be there or not be there, but darn it, I'm going out and doing this speech just
yeah,
like I need to do.
yeah. So
Very different from reframing.
gives you the space to ask now what do I want to do instead of having anti-anxiety there, or the Raging Panda. We got a great laugh out of the Raging Panda. So in practical terms, this if it's a if you are stressed, the reframing example being my stress means I care. But in a solution focused approach, we would say, okay, what's one thing I can do today that shows I care and helps me feel calmer? If that's what I want to be instead of stressed is calmer, and then just being in action about it.
Absolutely. And you can also remember that nobody's perfect. You don't even do your, raging panda or your anxious Annie perfectly, or your whatever it was. When are times in the past when you have acted in that way that you wanted? When that identity part of you was present. What was going on? What were you doing? Is that something you want to repeat now, or does and what does it say about who you are as a person, what you're capable of? So knowing I'm capable of that, I was capable of that then, I still have that capacity. What am I going to do now?